All right, guys, you looking at the thumbnail, you looking at the title of the video, you already know what time it is. It is time to get active. Shout out to YouTube channel, Daily Wrap Up Crew. This clip was sent to me on my Instagram, @Miyuga Tutorials and Reviews. It's long, but you know how to spell. If you don't, there's a link to it down in the description box down below. Guys, keep on sending me content. Significantly helps in the content sourcing process. Now, I will say, I did not look at this video before going in, but I think it's going to be a good one. Without further ado,
he believes that his money is going to get him the attention, whether he got to pay for it or not. And most men that got money to waste, they don't mind paying for it.
Sure.
And that's the difference.
I know men that have money.
I did better not showing money.
That's these PPP boys. They throwing money all over the place. Why? They didn't work for it.
This is the thing I don't get. Right, you on several occasions you said that you was independent. You know what I mean? So if you so independent, why are you so dependent on a man to provide a lifestyle for you? You want him to pay your bills. No. You want him to do this, that, and the third.
Wait, you putting words into place this year.
So y'all going half on the bills then?
I ain't going half on nothing. This is mine. You here as a visitor for as long as I want you to be here.
Well, if I am living with someone, which I have been, we go half on the bills. We go half. If it's not half on the bills, then
and if I choose to ask
you take this, you take that, but it's an equalness in it.
I don't even need you to go half in my shit. I'm gonna be 100 with you.
Yeah,
I don't.
Okay, just real quick. So I didn't know. There's a couple of things I wanted to point out. They obviously from New York. I'm getting strong New York vibes up here. All right, feel like I'm at home. You know what I'm saying? With a little sprinkle of top of but it is what it is. So they first started off and they were talking about, I know dudes that got money to waste. No. You know dudes that just waste money. They don't have that money to waste. More than likely, but they just waste money because they think that they're getting a specified value or return back on that dollar that they're wasting on you. Okay, so it is what it is, but we a little bit more financially savvy over here. Those dudes don't know anything about passive income or anything like that. They make quick money and they spend it just as fast as what they made it. Those two things are very different. Having a lot of money or acting like you do is a lot different than being wealthy. Okay, far difference. Now, the brother on the left asked, and I really hope this is not going to be one of these conversations where the dudes are going to come through with complete logic and focus and measuredness, and then the ladies come in how they've been coming in thus far. If you claim this independence, why do you need dudes to make a certain amount of money? Which is a fantastic question, because a lot of times when you get these young women with masculine traits and or characteristics that they lead from, which a lot of times they don't even realize it's a masculine trait in or characteristic that lead with the importance of independence. But then at the same time, you got to be on my level of above. Well, why do you need that if you bring your own at the end of the day? Why can't you get a dude who's making less? Fantastic question. Let's proceed.
I need you to go half. Now, if I come to you and I say, sporadically, this is my pay the car insurance.
Yeah.
I expect you to be able to do that.
As
a man,
as a fellow.
So now it's as a man, you should, when I ask you to pay my car insurance, and if you get it yourself, why would you need someone to pay your car insurance? What was that, 150? Oh, they in New York. What was that, 200, 250 a month? So all of a sudden, so you got it on your own, or you got it about the money. You could do it for yourself normally, but you claim independence. So why you need a relationship that for a dude to have money to pay your car insurance bill if you ain't got it, or if you just want him to do it, and then you pull that shame and shit as a man, he should be able to. This is absurd. But this is 2021. Let's proceed.
Be able to do that.
As a man that's listening, you know what I mean, it ain't tricking if you got it, you know what I mean? I'm looking for a sponsor.
Yes, it is.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold up. Let's just correct that right now. I hear that being thrown around here. It ain't tricking if you got it. No, it's still tricking. It's still tricking. It's tricking if you ain't got it, and it's also tricking if you do got it. Okay? If you got money to burn, it's still tricking. Okay? It's still tricking. Let's keep it a buck. Okay? That's like saying I have a business and we don't got a lot of money unless we could just burn money on these other acquisitions that we're trying to make, or these suppliers that are trying to beat us over the head. We don't. It's so ridiculous. You don't have to prove that you have money if you're a successful business. If you're a successful man, you don't have to prove that you have money. Yes, it's tricking if you still got it. Let's keep it 1,000. Let's keep going.
Wait, you looking for a sponsor?
Yeah, why not? She out here talking about she got that bag.
That's a fact.
You better plead the fifth.
Yeah, I'm trying to get that bag.
I'm looking for someone to take care of me. I don't care. I've been working since I was 16. Hell no. I don't.
Eli, switch topic.
I don't care what nobody says.
Yeah, I've been working since I was about that age as well.
You need to understand that women bring life. Y'all don't.
What?
I need a man to be like,
How y'all
We
get that
provide
life, man?
like-
what do you mean?
How you get that
We
life?
create.
What do you mean?
How do you get that life?
Go in the hospital and get a sperm donor. You don't need a man.
You still need a man.
You still need a man.
See, that's that mentality right there.
That's exactly the mentality. She gonna be single for forever.
You need a physical woman to bear a child for you.
And y'all need our
Y'all need a physical sperm.
Where does it come from?
That's for right now. Give it to
From
me.
a man.
But a hospital, I can look for a book and find a
And
man.
I can find a womb to hold it in.
This is that same shit that she's gonna be single for a very long time because she comes from the ilk of young ladies that think that they don't need no man. I don't need no man to do X, Y, Z, even though men built the entire world that you live in, most of it, 90-something% of it. The technology that you're using to record the podcast, the technology that went into the soundproof room, the technology of the components that go and make up that TV, the microphones, all of this is provided for or created by and innovated by men that allows you to get up on here to have a platform to be able to speak about this. But then all of a sudden when it comes to this life stuff, oh, y'all don't need no man. Oh, okay, so you could just go get a surrogate and replace that active duty of an active father in that young person's life and think that it's all in the same because you independent, you can do it on your own, you don't need no man. When biologically you need sperm, more than likely, you would want it from someone who you are in a relationship with, but the mentality that you bring into this is not relationship-worthy mentality. So if you want to go and get a random sperm donor, I mean, that's completely and utterly up to you. But this is the disingenuous ideologies that go into the modern lady today. You can't even have conversations with them. You know what I'm saying? All the dudes can do is just sit back. My man over here is like, nah, my chill. You bugging right now. My man over here is like, why did I sign up for this? I just don't even understand. This man is trying to plead with him. He's the only one I still trying to play with him. You know what I'm saying? But they bugging. They absolutely insane. This is what they lead with. No, you more than likely need to do. Besides the fact that there's trials currently that are going on right now of sheeps that they are creating embryos not in the womb of the sheep. If you don't think that they're going to be able to do that with humans in the future, you're absolutely bugging. I see that as well. There will have the opportunity for men to walk into a clinic, give away their sperm, and then they incubate a baby in a laboratory. And then that cuts out the need for a woman. Okay, so we can go both ways with this shit. The technology, at least my understanding of it, is not available to public consumption right now, but they're doing it on animals currently. So which means that after that, it's going to be humans.
And find a what?
Surrogates.
And you need a physical man to give you sperm.
You need a physical man.
No, you.
What if?
Yeah, surrogates. I forgot about that.
Listen.
Listen.
If a physical man didn't go to that hospital, it would not be there. So you need a physical man, bro.
That's right. But you guys need a physical woman to have a child.
Listen, women.
You don't need a physical man to live with, to have a child with.
Where you getting the sperm from?
The hospital, bro.
She's tripping.
Women are carriers
Listen.
of children.
We're just going to act like the single mother rate isn't exactly where it is right now. We're just going to act like that doesn't happen. Sex can happen, baby is born, and they don't live together with each other, which is similar to you going into a clinic and getting artificially inseminated. We're just going to act like that those two things are just not. So this is the mindset that goes into why men get so disrespected in modern day times. This type of mindset, and it's unchecked, and it's currently so unbalanced that they can say these things as confidently as what they say it and exclaim it from the mountaintops. It's my baby. We create life. What? You harbor life, for sure. Yeah, that definitely happens. Okay? But stop shitting on men. Okay? Stop shitting on men. Let's keep going.
Okay.
You guys don't carry kids for 9 months. We do.
I carried them my whole life. What the hell? Kids is here the whole life.
God,
You don't got kids in you right now. No.
So why
Wait. Actually, I do got kids. They right here. They right here.
No,
they right here. I got millions of them.
Girls are swallowing
I got millions of them.
Wait,
you got kids? Wait, you got kids?
Okay.
Wait, you got kids? I'm not talking about your dogs. I'm not talking about your dogs.
No,
You got kids?
no.
You got kids in your body?
No.
My point is exactly. You don't have kids. You
eggs.
carry a kid.
But you need
you
a
carry
physical
a kid.
woman to
That's
have
somebody
a
pushing you.
child, bro.
That's somebody.
And you need a physical man to have a child. You need sperm from a dude. You are bugging. Like, you can't even have conversations with him. Don't you see that it's on this? I'm at a loss for words for this. God help the young man that chooses to wife this one up. Jesus. I think the other two are a little bit more in reality, more baked than reality. I'm not sure about this one on the left right here. I think she's of the reality status. Let's keep listening.
Like gay men get a surrogate.
No, you
they
don't
get
carry
physical
a kid.
women.
Let's be
Yo, I'm
medically correct. You carry an embryo. The embryo is then stimulated by the sperm. You can't be stimulated. You can't have a baby without sperm.
Okay, thank you.
I'm not saying that.
Women like you always try to eliminate men, and that's where the
Facts.
issue is. You just said you don't need a man.
Facts. She just said.
There's a difference. Need and want is a different thing. I don't need a man, but I want one.
Yeah.
I want a family. I want a man. I want somebody to look to. Yes, I got all of that. But I don't
insane.
need a man. There's a difference.
Men
There's a
don't need
legit.
a woman
at the end
either.
of
Like,
Her need to be right is remarkable. Right? Like, even the ladies are just like, well, we have to, they're like, yo, she bugging. We're going to have to step away from this one. We can't follow you down this delusional path, my lady. We just absolutely can't do it, okay? We're out of here, all right? We're throwing out the raft of the boat. The sink is shipping without us, okay? You stay on this boat. You take your need to be right down to the grave with you.
This is gonna go.
At the end of the day,
The potion
You know what's
that
crazy?
he carries in his testicles. You don't want him.
You want the
You want the
potion.
potion
Yeah.
that lives inside of his
That's it.
testicles.
But I want a man.
that's like a man saying we don't want the woman.
Now
We
y'all
just
got
want
me
we just
doing
want the
sex
womb. That's it. Like we just
Now
want the
y'all got me
womb.
But that's
doing
not
this
fit. That's
sex
not
on you
possible.
before that.
You need a
Cause she
physical
sound
woman.
crazy.
I don't know.
Listen. We could talk about this all day.
Shout out again to the Daily Wrap-Up crew. Appreciate the content, all right? Just to wrap up, I think that the idea that we have gone so many decades with the complete and utter disrespect of the participation and the value of men is shown within the young lady right there. That goes to show the years and the decades of pure and absolute conditioning within echo chambers, which gets them so far out of reality, so far into the delusion. But I'm happy that we have the opportunity to drop some reality into these conversations. At the end of the day, fellas, if the need to be right is like that for topics that seem to have no empathy for yourself as a man, you already know what it is. You ain't gonna convince them. They have to convince themselves. You shouldn't be trying to prove yourself to ladies like that. I don't care what they look like. Go after the ones that respect you. That's how you get the most happiness within your life. Questions, comments, concerns? Y'all already know what to do. Mediocre tutorials and reviews at gmail.com. Guys, feel free to hit me up. Again, got an Instagram, link down below. Last but not least, I got a Patreon. If you guys want to join the inner circle, we are building up there. You want to increase your value in life, if you want to get closer to me, if you want to be involved in value-added live discussions regarding financial education, regarding your masculinity, etc., you already know where to find me. Link down in the description box down below. Until next time, YouTube. Peace.